look here. I don't care how talented you may think you are. You're not. He just thought you are. All right? Let me tell you something.
All right, let's take a look at this pummeling that Allen got with both hands. Raking him with lefts and rights, and the lefts go right to the body as well as to the head. That caused a great deal of damage. There's the body shot that caused a great deal of damage. Another body shot to the head. Another body shot. All unanswered as Allen tries to mount some kind of defense, but can't.
Here's another look at it. And while Hopkins is working that left hook to both sides, he fires an occasional right hand like there to get Allen's attention. Then he'll dig. He'll drop down to the side and bang around to the side. Here it's hard to see the shot that lands in the middle, but he throws another one up underneath. Watch it. Right under there's one. Then he throws the second one. This one hurts him. That one is the one that he starts to slump, and that third one drops him. Great body work by Hopkins.
Allen's camp thought that Hopkins got old in the first fight, but this does not look like an old fighter. He looks like the executioner of old.
No, what he looks like simply is the best middleweight fighting today. That's what he looks like.
Hopkins brimming with confidence right now.
Get off his foot.
Incredibly, the online viewers have Allen winning the fight 5-1.
I wonder why we're doing this.
Yeah, I think that's enough for the online. Let's let them go back to the eye clinic. The guy's been down twice. Gang, you at home, your man's been down twice.
He's getting beat to the punch. He's getting beat to the punch in numbers and in intensity. He is in trouble for real right this minute.
He's in trouble right now. He's got to fight back. He's in trouble.
That's it, right battle. Steps in and stops the fight. It's all over. Hopkins, TKO, gets down and prays.
As well he should, because it was well stopped. Yes, it was well stopped. And Korea is arguing why stop the fight.
No, I remember a couple of fights back when Roy Jones Jr. and Montel Griffin fought. The rematch, Jones made a statement. In this rematch, Bernard Hopkins made a statement.
Oh, did he, Bobby? He's the best middleweight going in. I had it 59-53. Of course, with this round, it goes to 10 more, 69 to...
I had it 59-52, and I'll tell you something I wanted to say for Bernard Hopkins. His corner told me that he was actually wearing it for inspiration. The trunks that were worn by the late great Sugar Ray Robinson, actual trunks worn by Robinson. Well, I want to get a pair of those.
Yeah, I cannot see. It's just an aberration. I don't know what they were watching on when your guy gets knocked down twice and he's getting knocked down pillar to post and laying all over the ring. I don't see how you can think that he's winning the fight. But that's one of the few times we had it.
They obviously didn't even give him the 2 rounds that he knocked Allen down.
Well, reality apparently sets in here in Washington. The executioner is back.
He didn't just make a statement, he made a resounding statement.
All right, let's take a look at the end of the fight. There's going to be 3 replays so we can keep an eye on the kind of punishment that Allen was getting. He's getting a great deal of punishment. It was correctly stopped because these are unanswered punches for the most part. He's belaboring the body, and see how he always goes to the side there and then comes back up to the head. There's another one to the side, then comes with the right hand to the head, another one to the side, and then puts another right hand to the head. It's just a repetition of punishment that you can't allow to continue. It's just too much punishment for one man to take. Not correct. So he stopped it. Much applause to Rudy Battle.
Here's another look at it, and you're going to see an example, an exemplary example of Bernard Hopkins going to the head and body in combination, keeping a tight defense. There's another hook to the body. He throws a right hand down the middle, a left hook on top. He's trying to cover up and not get hit, not get caught. As he comes in, he'll show another left up top, bang, back to the body. He went to head and body in combination as well as any fighter I've seen in modern day times in that sequence.
And Bobby, I have to say, now let's look at it for the 3rd time to give a complete benefit of the doubt for the referee stopping it. He was not getting hit in return, and what happened to Allen was everything had stopped working on him, and all he was doing was receiving like the heavy bag. That's when you get in trouble in boxing. That's when you should stop the fight.
My personal opinion is he stopped it just a shade too quick, though. I think that Hopkins was doing the damage, but Allen still offered up some offense, threw a few shots, was covering, did not wobble. I don't think enough damage was sustained to call it a clean stoppage in a world championship fight. I got to say that. right up front.
Well, I disagree with you. It's a question. I'm glad that they stopped it for his health.
There was certainly no dispute from Robert Allen. Here's Jimmy Lynch.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a time of 1 minute 18 seconds of round number 7. Our referee in charge, Rudy Battle, stops the contest. The winner by way of technical knockout, and still the IBF middleweight champion of the world, Bernard, the Executioner Hopkins.
Bernard Hopkins, who says he uses his frustrations with the sport of boxing as motivation in the ring. Well, he was highly motivated tonight.